Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope everyone's doing all right today. I've got another reaction to do. So, The End Machine. If anyone doesn't know The End Machine are, got some pretty famous guys out of it, some pretty talented musicians. George Lynch, guitar god, on the guitar, obviously. Jeff Pilson on the bass. Jeff Pilson, man, amazing. Robert Mason on vocals. Robert Mason, ex-Lynch Mob, I believe. And Steve Brown on the drums. So this is the second album that's coming out on April the 9th, and it's going to be called Phase 2. So this is also the second single off of the forthcoming album. The first single was Blood and Money, which was a really good track. George Lynch with some real guitar heroics. The guitar solo went on for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I think. Absolutely amazing. And this one's called Crack the Sky. So it's just been released today. So I'm going to react to it. So just a bit of, I was reading about this song itself. There's a bit of trivia for you. Apparently the person in it, the actor, is Dee Snider's son, Twisted Sister. There you go. So if you didn't know that and you're here watching this, now you know. I'm just full of useless shit, honestly. Useless information. So this is going to be on Frontiers. The first album wasn't received very well. To tell you the truth, it didn't have many hooks on it throughout the album. What you'd expect from someone like George Lynch, Jeff Pilson, you expect the best, don't you? But Blood and Money was a good track. I only listened to it at that time, actually, because when albums are going to come out, I prefer not to listen to the singles constantly before the album comes out. I want to listen to it as a whole, so I'll react to it and then I'll basically leave it alone. But what I can remember of it, it was a massive guitar solo. It was great all round, really. It was a real good surprise, to tell you the truth, because of obviously the first album wasn't the best for me. Without further ado, let's go. This is the second single, Crack the Sky by The End Machine. There's always someone wandering around the desert. Love that bass bump.
This place, it has no pity. Walk the street, you just keep off the cracks. Watching you like a silicon messiah. Every move, looking through the wire. Science fiction, turn the back on the
going to stop it there. I just saw, I think the guitar solo is just about to start. So it's a good track. Again, it's got that real Lynch Mob feel to me, and I think it's just the vocalist. I can't remember if Robert Mason, if he was on the first Lynch Mob album or the second one. I can't remember. I think it's the second one. He sounds like the singer off the second Lynch Mob album, which was entitled Lynch Mob, I believe, way back when, just the beginning of the 90s, I think. But no, I mean, it's great. It's a good rocking track. It's a bit, I think the Blood and Money was a bit faster. I do prefer this sort of medium-paced sort of tracks. I do prefer that. I think the chorus is cool, really good chorus. I love the guy's vocals, man. But I think just because you hear, he's got one of those voices, isn't he? That because he's got such a character in his voice, it just makes me think of Lynch Mob straight away. This guy, he really does. And great job by Steve Brown, by the way, who is Mick Brown's brother. I think I mentioned that last time. Does a great job on the track, of course, keeping that rhythm section with Jeff Pilson, who's always great, man. Good production on this, different than, which is a good thing, different than a lot of stuff that you hear now, which all sounds the same, which I mentioned earlier on. A lot of the production sounds the same these days, but this definitely sounds like a little bit rawer, you know, a bit like the Rough Cut song that I reacted to earlier. Got that sort of rawer production. I think bands are, I think they're getting to know, you know, about this production now, that it's this sort of mechanical, sort of very sort of all sounding the same wall of sound production that you're getting. And I think these bands are now, I think they're getting hold of that and thinking, you know what, we're not going to make that mistake. And it sounds more sort of a live sort of feel now on this song, definitely. But I'm really looking forward to the guitar solo, because that last one was fantastic on Blood and Money. So here we go. Rest of the song now, guitar solo. I wonder if it's going to be like a 2-minute guitar solo again. There's only 2 minutes left to go, so probably not. Here we go. Yeah, it's another solid track. What is it with the deserts? Why is it every video these days is in the desert? I think the last video, the Blood and Money one, wasn't that in a desert as well? I'm sure it was in a desert. I'm sure George Lynch had the same clothes on. I bet they thought, you know what? Money ain't how it used to be. Let's film that one. We're in the desert now. Let's go down the road. Look a little bit different. You put a fucking hat on. Get the singer to put a hat on and some glasses. That'll sort that out. That'll look different. George Lynch has got a fucking like a man bun thing going on. I know I can't have a man bun because I ain't had a fucking hair for 25 years. But man, don't do the hipster thing. Don't do the man bun. George Lynch, no. I mean, you made some mistakes in the past. You did a rap metal album, but don't have a fucking man bun, please. Just get rid of that. Next time I want to see the hair down Looking cool though, looking nice and grey. Not like Rough Cut where they dyed their beards in the video earlier. At least he's, you know, proud of the grey locks. But get rid of that man bun. Anyway, get back to the music. Solid, real Lynch Mob feel on this, more than a Dokken feel, I would say. But great nevertheless, or nonetheless. Nevertheless, is that a fucking word? Anyway, I like it. I think it's good. I'm happy that they're like looking for those hooks more in these songs. They've got a lot more hooky, a lot more melody. The choruses are really driving as well. This one, I spoke about this earlier about songs, sometimes the choruses just pass you by and you can't even tell if it's fucking happened or not. Was that a chorus? Was that the chorus? I don't know. Let's wait until the second round and see if it's going to be a chorus. But in this, like in this one for sure, I'm already humming it. Crack the sky. It's already there. I've heard it once. I know I didn't know the words, but it's there, which is a good sign. Which is a really good sign. It's already finished and I'm remembering the chorus. Doesn't happen often these days, so there you go. What do you think of the second End Machine song? Do you think it sounds like Lynch Mob? And please let me know if Robert Mason, I can look it up after this, but you can put it in the comments below. Was he the singer on Wicked Sensation or Lynch Mob album, the second one? I think it was it sounds like the second one to me. Might be wrong, but there you go. Really enjoyed it. Great video. Well done about the video. The desert thing, it's just a bit too much done. I don't know what's going on either. These people in masks chasing people around. He was in a jumpsuit. Did he escape from prison? Oh, the trouble is I can't concentrate because I'm listening to the music. I find it hard to concentrate on the actual video, and I know some effort's been put into the videos, but if I really concentrated, look, I'm a bloke. I can't do two things at fucking once. I can't watch the video, look what's going on and concentrate on the music. It's hard for me. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. Tell me what you think of the song and I'll see you next time.